Time for another video. Time for another Lexus. I feel like I don't show Lexus enough love on the channel. Ooh. Never checked one of these out before. Bit of a tight squeeze back here, not gonna lie. Maybe the rest of it's okay. Back seat's a little bit of a mixed bag. We do have some sort of soft touch material going on. Even softer right here. But then we got some hard plastics going on in the center console. Let's check out the front. It's a pretty nice steering wheel. Before we get started, I want to show you guys one thing. Pull this tab, and it's a mirror. Anyway, let's see if it squeaks. This is rock hard. This is a quirk slash feature if I've ever seen one. Daddy Doug would be all over that. Surprised he hasn't reviewed this one actually. One of my pet peeves is weak center console lids. Look at that. Now admittedly I'm pushing a little bit hard, but still, some brands don't move at all. Come on, Lexus, I know you can do better than that. We all know your reputation. Touch sensitive lights, like Land Rover. Alright, let's try out the button test. One thing I want to mention is it's a little bit of a strange decision by Lexus. Why would they label unlock, lock, but they don't label these buttons? Could at very least say auto on them or something? But they're blank. It's ugly. In a Toyota Corolla, it wouldn't be so bad, but this is a mother freaking Lexus. Come on, guys. They do feel good, though. Yeah, these buttons, you can push it once, twice, once, twice. So these are like all auto buttons for all 4 windows. They could at least say auto on them so they're not blank. Come on, Lexus. Oh. Oopsie. I noticed this in other Toyota models, but again, I should not see it in a Lexus. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. I don't want to play the actual song in the video so I don't get a copyright strike. Keep going back to this. This is so Karen can check her makeup in the mirror. Because let's be honest, the main demographic who buys these kind of Lexus SUVs, at least in the United States, they're Karens with the bull haircut, maybe middle class, maybe upper middle class. And she goes to Target and she's got to speak with a manager. Let's start this thing up. It's cold outside. In fact, it's very cold outside. The length I go through to give you guys content. Yeah. All right, so what do I think of this interior? Well, it's kind of a mixed bag, if I'm honest. There's more good than there is bad, but I think that we should recognize the bad. Lexus does an excellent job with not using leather. This looks like leather. It's not leather. For some reason, Lexus doesn't use real leather on their cars all across the board, but they still do a good job of making it feel soft and at least feel somewhat good. Plus, when they do soft touch surfaces, they do a really good job. I mean, this has some nice stitching here. It's not super soft, but the stitching is actually really high quality. And then on, you know, these door surfaces here, this is really like thick and squishy, even though it's not real leather. And the stitching is good. They do a really good job with that, actually, when it comes to soft touch. See, like this feels great. This feels softer than some actual leather cars that have a leather dash. But then they screw up in some other areas, like with the switches here. These really should not be blank. And there is some hard plastic in the back seat, but also we got it going on here too, on the steering wheel. And up here, like, that's ugly. I don't want to see that. I want to spend $40,000, $50,000 on a luxury vehicle and have to deal with that, but the rest of it's really nice. To be honest with you, it doesn't really squeak. The only demerit I'm really going to give it as far as fit and finish is the loose center console lid. Like, why? That's something that you guys can engineer out. I know you guys in Japan can do that. So 9 out of 10 for fit and finish. Again, this is not a squeak fest. It's a pretty well built car, actually. Not gonna lie. Plus, Lexus has their reputation that they do when it comes to dependability. So no complaints there. As far as materials, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I just think that's fair. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Tell me what kind of requests you want me to see, you know, within reason. Don't request like, oh, do a Bugatti. Like, I don't have a Bugatti. What you see out here, these kind of cars, that's kind of what I'm working with here. See, like over here, that's kind of what my lot looks like. So again, that's why the videos are a little skimpy. I don't have a lot of imports or a ton of German cars to do like I did before. I'm a bit limited in what I can do. So any kind of normal request, you know, just, you know, I read all the comments, so I'll see what I can do. Anyway, guys, see you next video. Peace.